Hello everyone! Take a look at today's puzzle. We have a queen and two pawns, and the pawns go this direction, and black has also two pawns and also a queen. So the material is equal, but we of course have this b pawn here that is very interesting because it's two steps away from promotion, and white can squeeze out a win here. But the question is how? Pause the video, find a winning plan for white, and then come back when you want to see the solution. Best of luck. Okay, so what happens if we begin with queen to c6? We're now supporting this pawn up the board. We can capture one of these pawns. Here, black will play queen to b3 check. And when we move our king somewhere, black could just capture here on the b6 with the pawn, and our winning edge is gone. Even if we capture here, black can just capture with the queen, and white cannot win this anymore. So that's why queen to c6 doesn't work. And of course we can't move the king somewhere either to get it closer to this action, because again black can just capture the b pawn, and we don't have an edge anymore. So what happens if we capture here in a7? It comes with a discovered check also. Black is just going to take the a pawn, and how do we really continue from here? If we try to deliver check on g1, black can just play king to a6, and yeah, we're not really getting anywhere. If you try to check on g6, well, black will just capture the next pawn, so we don't want to do that. We want our pawns. So how about b takes c6, discover check. Here black will play king to b7 just to keep eye on this pawn here, and if we promote, of course, black can take it with either piece. And there's nothing else we can do here. If we do a check, black is just going to take the pawn again. If we try to push this pawn, then again black will gladly take our c pawn, and we don't want to lose this pawn. So b takes c7 check is not the correct move either. Instead, the winning move is to play b7 check. And this might seem strange because doesn't black just take the b pawn here? Well, yes, but we can now push the next pawn, a6 check. And here, if black goes to c8 with the king, then we have queen to e8 checkmate. The pawn is covering the g7 square, and the queen is doing the rest. And if black goes to a8, then again we can deliver a check, and the only move black has now is queen c8, which we will gladly take, and that is also checkmate. So the best move black can do here is to play king to b8, and again we will still play queen to e8 check, and the only move black has is to play queen to c8. And what do we do now? Here we will play queen to b5 check, and the best move black has is to play king to a8. And how do we continue now? We play queen to c6 check, forcing the black king back to b8. And now what is white's winning move here? It might seem like the black king is well defended by the two pawns and the queen, but white can still win. But I want you to try to find how, so you can pause the video again and think. Okay, so here I want you to notice that black is actually in a zugzwang now. So the pawns cannot move, the king cannot move. If the queen moves anywhere, then that means the b7 square will be free and we will be able to deliver checkmate there. So how can we make it to be black's turn here to play? So we don't want to move the queen away, because if we move it somewhere, black can just take the pawn. So instead, what we want to do is to move our king. And the best square to move the king to is to c1, because if we move it anywhere else, white is still winning, but black can be annoying and start checking our king, and we don't want to deal with that. So if we move the king to c1, then black has no checks here. So now it's black's turn to play, and black can only move the queen. And if the black queen moves somewhere along here or here, then we will just play queen to b7 checkmate. So the variation black can do to delay the mate is by sacrificing the queen, playing queen to a6, and we are now left with one queen versus two pawns, and this is a very easy win for white. I don't think you will struggle to win this. So let's go through the variation again. We started with b7 check, and of course if black were to capture an a5 instead of b7, then we will just promote this pawn and we will have two queens against one, which is also a very easy win for us. So black will capture on b7, and we will move the next pawn up, a6 check, forcing the black king back to the 8th rank. And again, if black were to play c8 or a8, then we have a very easy forced mate, like this. So black will instead play b8, and again we will check on e8. Only move for black is to play queen to c8, and here we deliver check on b5, king goes a8, we bring our queen closer, queen to c6 check, king back to b8, and now black is in a zugzwang. We just move the king, forcing black to move the queen somewhere, and this is a mate. If you found any of this, let me know in the comments, but please don't spoil anything, and I hope I will see you in the next chess puzzle. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye.